What's wrong with me? What am I missing? Maybe I'm just not seasoned enough, or experienced enough, or smart enough. Hi entrepreneurs, I'm Vicky Brown, and you're in the right place if you want to engage your team, boost your business, and grow your leadership muscle. You know, if you're anything like me, you've had those thoughts daily. You know, something comes up, you're faced with a challenge or yet another problem, and the choices to fix it seem so limited. You only have two ways to go. You can make this choice or that choice. Someone decides to leave the company. Well, all you can do is replace them, right? Or a client is constantly hounding you and demanding more and more. All you can do is figure out how to get them more, right? Well, it turns out that adage of don't think small applies to all sorts of situations in your business. Yes, you need to have a big, and I do mean big, vision for your future, so you know where you want to go. But aside from that, you need to be prepared to put on your big thinking hat all the time. You know, recently I heard a great Richard Branson story. So he wanted to install seat back video in all his Virgin Atlantic planes. Now, you probably don't remember this, but back in the way back, there wasn't onboard personal video. Nope, if you were lucky, you got an onboard movie. They would drop down the screen, which was all the way in the front of the section and aligned with the middle row, and project a movie on it. And if you were lucky, your seat was positioned in a way so you could actually see maybe part of the screen. But more often than not, you had heads and or seat backs in the way, or someone left their window shade up, so the picture was so washed out you couldn't make out anything anyway. I wouldn't exactly call it a luxury viewing experience. Anyway, Sir Richard decided Virgin Atlantic would be different, and each seat would have seat back video. Well, when he went to the bank and asked for $8 billion loan to get the installations done, they turned him down. So instead of trying to hammer away at the banks, he went a completely different way. He went to Boeing, told them he wanted to purchase 10 new planes, which he was going to do anyway, and he added that he needed seat back video in all of them. Then he went to the bank and surprise, surprise, they were happy to loan him $2 billion to purchase the planes. So he got the 10 new planes, the bank loan, and seat back video. Everything he wanted, because he was willing to use bigger vision and see the whole picture. And he was willing to throw everything up in the air. You see, smart business leaders understand that sometimes you have to trace your steps backward a bit to find a longer road. When you're facing a problem, don't limit your thinking to the specific elements of that problem. Expand your field of vision. So let's go back to that client that is constantly hounding you and being demanding. Sure, you could make yourself super stressed out by trying to figure out how to give them more and more, or you could take a step back and look at the whole picture. Are they actually the right client for you at all? What about your services? Maybe they're trying to get from you what they would get from an on-site employee. Perhaps they should scale back on the services they're getting from you, maybe go with a different package, and use those funds to hire a part-time person on site to be a liaison and handle the needs they have that are impossible to do as a consultant or outsourced service provider. Now, I know that might mean less revenue for you in the short run, but in the long run, it will free up time and resources that you can put toward a more profitable client that's a better fit for your services. And what about that employee that leaves the company? Sure, your first thought might be, I have to replace them right away. But stop, take a breath, and think about the whole company. Now, what if, instead of replacing them, you took a close look at their client list? Are all of those clients a good fit for your business? Maybe not. Maybe you'll find that some of them are under legacy pricing agreements, or they take an outsized amount of resources to support, or it's just a bad fit. Well, what if you terminated those contracts, didn't replace the departing employee, and divvied up the rest of the accounts among the remaining staff? Sure, you might be losing some revenue, but all revenue isn't created equal. And besides, you'll probably increase profits. And you'll have the offset of getting the cost of salary and overhead back on the employee who's leaving. So the next time you're faced with a business problem, think like a business leader. Take a step back and look around at the whole picture. Put everything in play. You'd be surprised what kind of solutions you can come up with. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe and share. And if you're struggling with how to get your business off the ground and what comes next, check out the Leader's Journey Business Builder. I designed this completely free video series to help you with figuring out who your customer is and where to find her, how to sell without selling, how to package and deliver your service, and much more. Check it out by using the link leadersjourneyexperience.com. And remember, your inspired leadership is the secret sauce to having a high-performance team and a wildly successful business you'll love. See you next time on Leader's Journey.